Do you think Donald Trump's ever changed a tire in his life? I mean, even when he was young, if there was a flat tire, he'd call his chauffeur, Jeeves, change that tire. I don't know that his name was Jeeves. That's how I picture it, though. Jeeves. And the good news is, in the White House, she'll have an outstanding partner in Governor Tim Walz. I was just with Tim in Madison, Wisconsin. I love that dude. He's a veteran, he's a teacher, he's a coach. He's an outstanding marksman, been a great governor. Apparently, he can even take a vintage truck apart and put it back together again. You think Donald Trump can do that? Do you think Donald Trump's ever changed a tire in his life? I mean, even when he was young, if there was a flat tire, he'd call his chauffeur, Jeeves, change that tire. I don't know that his name was Jeeves. That's how I picture it, though. Jeeves. The point is, if you elect Kamala and Tim, they won't be focused on their problems, their ego. They're going to be focused on you. They understand that too many folks here in North Carolina and across the country are struggling to pay the bills. And now understand, it's important. Wages are steadily growing. Unemployment is low. Inflation is finally slowing. But the price of everything from healthcare to housing to groceries, it's still too high. And that hurts. And they understand that. The question is, who's actually going to do something about it? Now, Donald Trump's plan, shockingly, is to give another massive tax cut to billionaires and big corporations. Do not boo. Vote. I'm going to cure you of this. They can't hear you booing, but they can hear you voting. So now I've been traveling around the country. I talked to some people. Some people say, well, you know what? I remember the economy being pretty good when Donald Trump first came into office. Yes, it was pretty good. Because it was my economy. Because I had spent the previous 8 years cleaning up the mess that the Republicans had left. And we had 75 straight months of job growth, and I handed it over to Donald Trump. And all he did was give a tax cut to folks who didn't need it and drive up the deficit in the process. So do not give him credit for that. That's not what makes an economy strong. The other thing I hear folks say is, well, Donald Trump sent me a check during the pandemic. Hold on. I want to make sure you understand this. First of all, Democrats and Republicans in Congress sent you a check. But also understand, Joe Biden sent you a check during the pandemic. Just like I gave relief to the American people with the help of Congress during the Great Recession. The difference is we didn't put our name on the check. Because it wasn't about feeding our egos or advancing our politics. It was about helping people get by during a tough time. That's the difference. So please do not give him credit for an economy he didn't have anything to do with making work. Do not fall for that okey doke. Don't get bamboozled. Don't get fooled.